Yeah, speaking of parties going on, and that might Tango. How are we gonna kill him today? Let's find out. So, what happened last time, nerds?
Fred, do you have something set up for this one?
I do.
Okay. Settle hints to go ahead.
Lay it on me.
I like your story.
I wasn't gonna ask. I was just gonna
Begin recording.
I already did.
Hell yeah.
Gnolls, hyenas. It does not matter. They are each one side of the same dirty coin. We should have heard them coming. Ambushed. I fear for young Samuel's life. He is a bit young to rejoin the Saints, but he is tougher than he looks. Hopefully that will be enough. Never in my wildest dreams did I think I would live to see a troll become an ally. Even less one that has been cured of some vile, putrid affliction. Still, a blunt instrument has its use. Some problems require blunt solutions. Atgur shares with us a similar motivation, and so it seems he is not the only one. They are strange allies, bugbears. Harzab, Durmak, and Magbub, strange-sounding names for strange creatures. It is appropriate. Their leader shows promise. Zorok will be our key to victory, I believe. Rajin is proving himself a most competent ambassador. I would trust him to run water across the dunes, and trust most of the others to protect him were we to choose such lives. For now, we both have shade and water. A feast is to be had. I am confident that there will be talk of Scumken, I like this name, and Gnolls. I take heart in knowing that I now hold in my hand the last laugh. Fucking hyenas.
Fitting.
I'm glad that that's the end. It's like, fuck hyenas. It's like, cool.
What is his beef with hyenas, man?
You should ask him.
I think I will.
And we start hyenas.
Let's see. I'm gonna see. Let's see. Can I skip?
Excuse me?
Okay, there we go. Okay, so I can do that. Okay, cool. So I don't actually have to assassinate a Sonya every time I want to change music.
You just press skip.
I would load up the next song and then do skip.
Nice.
Cool.
Convenient.
Awesome. Indeed. And then it makes changes that much more smooth as I transition from normal music to scary music to combat music or whatever, because it won't be suddenly dunk as she disconnects. So, about that there, feast. We kick off our session during the feast. By this point, Zurich has, at the beginning of the feast, it's around, I would say, 4 o'clock or so now. 4 o'clock or so at this point, and
Okay, thank you, man. Do you want an apple?
let's see, yeah, we ended last session at high noon.
High noon. Okay.
High noon. But yeah, it's 4 o'clock now, and well, again, it's in the middle of the feast, or right after the beginning. Zurich has already given a speech out to the present villagers and tribesmen, warriors and scouts and stuff like that, about how you guys shall prove to be the telling blow against the Gnoll scum and the actual scum, the Scumken.
And then he had to explain what a scumken is.
Oh my god, I love it.
They all know. It just seems like they just pick it up, like as he says it, and they're like Scumken. It isn't meant with like a bunch of cheering or anything. That more along the lines, like more conspiratorial, like Scumken, stuff like that sort of deal. Massive amount of food is laid out for you guys, sitting at something of the how to describe it, like a head table area, as well as the bugbears. You know, you have a large selection of what is likely my dream thing in real life. It's a large selection of meat.
Oh. Oh.
You got some wild boar. You got some sizable, like sort of tree lizards. I mean, like the size of like a medium-sized dog.
Jesus.
The fuck is a
Just-
tree lizard?
It's a lizard that climbs on trees, of course.
That's a big
Oh,
friggin'
okay.
Is this like a lapdog size?
Bigger than a lapdog.
Like a
Jeez. It could eat a lapdog.
Probably like a poodle, like a small poodle.
Oh, Jesus. That's a
Yeah,
big
they're big.
friggin' lizard.
A bunch of
Is
different
that poodle?
swamp. No, not a swamp poodle. No,
Oh, I was like, wait, what? That
no,
is
these are
terrible.
lizards.
Oh.
A swamp. Oh, that. Typing down.
Succulent.
Swamp poodle. I can use that later.
Oh god, what have you done?
Moving on. A bunch of different type of fish, taken from streams and rivers nearby. A bunch of game birds. Well, I guess no, yeah, they're game birds, like stuff like ducks and stuff. There's even a turkey. The full array of metric fuck ton of meat. The bugbears themselves. You can tell this at a glance. Like, it doesn't seem like they've had a feast for a long time. So it's you guys are outsiders, which is no offense, it's just circumstance.
Sorry.
What did you post?
That is in another dimension.
My God.
Yeah, I should get a tango later.
This is gonna end for the bugbears.
Yeah, that's what some bugbears look like. They have like big fat, beer bellies. Except they have a lot of beer, ale, and different lesser spirits, moonshine, stuff like that.
Put the beer in my belly.
Oh. So yeah, most of them just simply take the time to catch up with each other, or just hang out with each other again. Like they haven't had much cause for such in a while. So very few of them actually come up to you guys and talk to you. Only a few of them do, and 3 of those few spots are occupied by the 3 that found you initially.
Excuse me.
You know.
Names again? It's
It's been a second.
Dermot,
Yeah.
Herzog, and
So you have
Magbub.
you have Herzog, Magbub, and Gujak.
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 Do you mind typing that out so I know how to spell it?
Gujak,
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Magbub, and then Herzog is the one that has been he's like the face man between him and his brothers.
Oh, they're brothers.
These 3 are brothers.
He is the man with the face.
He's the bear with the bug.
Wait, what?
Yeah, Zurich has told you that they're brothers. Brothers? They're brothers. They're brothers.
They're both.
He's described to you that his words were, "I have very few good scouts. I have a lot of mediocre scouts, but I have very few good scouts."
So they're in high esteem, effectively.
From Zurich's, utilitarian end. Bug brothers. It's like brother bear over again.
Didn't say that, I was like, they're the ones that are getting the food first.
Yeah.
Because I probably
Well, you guys are the ones getting the food first. You guys are the ones getting the food first.
Yeah, but
Rebecca,
Yeah.
I see you over there playing
Yes.
that game.
Oh, stop.
What was she playing?
She
Slay the
was playing
Spire?
Slay the Spire, yeah. I just see
I mean,
that pop up in the corner.
I don't take any offense if you guys play games or do other stuff while playing. I just obviously the catch is that are you able to do both play competently?
Oh yeah, it helps me listen better to have something to.
No, yeah, that's fine. I do the same thing. But I went back when I played so long ago.
I'm going invisible though, because y'all look creepy.
I ruined it.
I mean, I don't mind. O does a bunch of fucking house chores and stuff like that. I still get shamed when he tells me that he had a better connection in the middle of the fucking woods than my internet. Weird times. That was very depressing. But speaking of not depressing moments, the opposite really. Yeah, you guys are simply chilling here at the feast, sitting on sort of seat cushions, they're sort of plopped onto your asses, sitting in this. It's basically like a. I know these things they're called multi-purpose rooms. Like all my schools have had them, and this is not really a room. It's more like just a large gathering plaza built on the bottom, quote unquote, level of the tree village.
Like a outdoors common room.
Yes! That's exactly the best way to put it. You know, so you guys are digging in. Again, you guys haven't eaten anything since last night. And eventually lifestyle puts some hunger in you. Something that Acker certainly reflects as he's like grabbing like basically an entire boar from someone, just gnawing out like bits and pieces of it. It's a magical sight, truly. Watching a troll eat without it knowing that it won't get pissed off at you immediately.
The good feels when a troll's eating and it's not you.
It's not you or anyone you care about.
It's oddly reassuring.
Cowardly they are. The bugbears have good food, he says to you, Russia.
Yes, the beast is doing well for themselves. Russian would just find some food and be like, just wait till you get back to the bay, Edgar. We'll see some very fine food.
Bay? What is bay?
Have you ever had boa but roasted with honey?
He looks down at like the boar he's holding in his hands. No. What? He looks around as if like trying to find something. No honey. Oh well.
They have a magical creation. It is called ice cream.
To be fair, that would be fair.
This is like words you guys like catch in common. It's like, you know, because like obviously giant doesn't have like ice cream term, so you but ice cream. That like you guys like all catch this like, huh? The Russian just said ice cream. Acker like mimics back, like sort of like in a really guttural version of common.
That is not something I would ever have thought me picturing a troll saying.
Just like a gallon.
Yeah. It's like a teeny tiny little bowl and teeny tiny little spoon just eating away delicately.
He eats like the big pints you find at the store as if it's a Haagen-Dazs little pint that fits in your hand.
Yeah.
Russian would just go about like describing like it's like mother's milk, but frozen and with many flavors and toppings too.
How fucking excited he is about ice cream.
Oh my god.
Ice cream. He like stare. You can tell this is like going slightly over his head. He's like trying to imagine milk, but cold. Toppings.
Oh wait, he has no money. He's gonna charge us all for eating the entire goddamn store of ice cream.
When we get back, I will buy you as much as you can eat that
I can eat a lot. He says, "Did it taste good with boar?"
Well, it's eaten after him.
Why eat it after? Why not eat it all at the same time?
Civilized customs are strange to me still, but...
Does it go well with a stew?
The kind of stew you make with it, it's called a milkshake.
Abigail like pulls the sleeve of you guys. Did he just... Is Roshan describing ice cream and milkshakes to a troll?
I think he is. Oh
Milkshake?
How much ice cream do they actually have in town?
I have heard that there is a
decent
dance
amount.
called milkshake.
Said about boys.
Brings all the boys to the yard.
It involves a lot of jiggling.
Oh, Jesus.
Where the hell have you... Never mind.
Did
I
you
want to
grow up in
know.
the desert? How do you even know what ice cream is?
I grew up there, yes, but I have not spent my whole life.
Yeah, fair.
Oh, sorry.
I would say the exchange has a lot of culinary confections and exotic foods. So you actually probably got like some of the best ice cream in the world at the exchange. If you ever paid a visit out there.
I mean,
Because guess what? Ice cream on a hot day is really fucking good.
Got them elven varieties.
Like,
The other varieties are all like the sugar-free shit because I have to watch their figure.
Nah, they get like fucking Italian like gelato.
Or bad. Yeah, pretty sad. It's pretty garbage.
Oatly wheat ice cream.
Raisin rum.
That's
Rum raisin or whatever.
Sandra probably just fucks that up because.
So you take the milk and you shake it a lot.
That's what it's all about.
Oh my god. I was just pissing herself, honestly.
It is sort of hard to explain, but I will show you.
Oh, I'm crying. I'm actually crying.
I think they use kind of like the magic to make it stick. I don't exactly know actually, but it's very good.
Aminius Wise, can you make a picture of an ice cream sundae appear for the troll? Wait, he might eat it. Or try to. You should definitely do it then.
I could maybe make it, actually, because I've got that ray of frost, remember?
I'm pretty sure that would just try and
Last
kill
some
someone.
milk.
But at the same time,
You
Just a
could potentially.
Just squeeze a little bit out, you know? Just like a little... a little fart cloud.
I mean, it's not that hard to make if you can make cold, whatever magic.
are we gonna try
Plus,
making
I can-
ice cream in the floor? We should probably.
I'm not. We're not making fucking a milkshake for the troll.
Oh, can we please? That'd be so funny. I'm having so much fun just...
Love,
I
do you
can
know how to
barely
make
understand.
ice cream? Verica's silent. You do, don't
He
you?
does!
How did you learn how to make ice cream?
Shut the hell up.
No,
He
I
knows
refuse
how-
this time. Where the fuck did you learn how to make ice cream?
The man knows how to make magical potions that saves you from dying. Of course he would know how to make ice cream. What is the
He
surprise?
throws a thumb over at Tatum. That is unfortunately how I know.
Oh, you just look so cute, though.
How much do I have to pay you to make ice cream?
Fuck off.
That was
Okay,
a genuine
Come on.
God, why can't I say that name to the board today?
Curiosity is the term you're looking for.
No, I was looking for. Jesus, I can't say words. Let's just go with curiosity.
You'll get there.
I
Yeah.
think it was like query. Is that a word?
Inquiry, query, yeah.
Sure.
I'll make you guys some when we get back.
Yes!
Assuming we get back.
There's fist bump.
You hold it up and he doesn't do it.
I definitely don't let that go.
Aw.
Waste.
That is really upsetting. Can somebody come on, don't leave me hanging.
Why is it Sandra fist bumps you?
Mommy!
How and why exactly do you know? It's not something I wanted to learn. Then how? Anastasia. Explains it then. Like, just hearing the name is all she needs to know.
There's one of many secret talents.
I took a class at the YMCA.
I do not see these talents. Where are... Oh, I get it.
Talents.
Talents. It's a second language, okay?
I made ice cream once in 3rd grade.
Is
and
CSL common as second language? CSL? Off in the background, still accurate, still trying to process what ice cream and milkshakes are. It's evolved to the point of what toppings you put on it, and now he's asking about each topping.
What is rainbow sprinkles?
They're called Jimmy's, right?
Because if you eat too much of it, you will get cursed, and your head will.
Oh god.
Nice.
Kurt! Why would I eat it then? Why not I stick to boar?
Well, I mean, it's not like forever, it's just momentarily to keep you from overindulging.
A lesson to be learned. He says while overindulging on meat.
What's Toto's precious?
Oh, Jesus Lord.
Little golem up in the top canopy is whispering down at you guys. Who has the ring? He wondered. Zurich comes over. My friends, enjoying the feast.
Very much so.
It is very interesting to look at them.
He gets this big, like it's very clear it's not properly, like, refined glass that you will find at, like, a tavern or something. It's very, like, crude glass. But it is nonetheless a glass container. And he pours out drinks. Drink! Drink!
There's a sentiment I can get behind.
It is our custom to see who can drink the best. If you can hold your alcohol, you can take many wounds. So they
Amadeus'
say.
face lights up. He's just so much more animated now after
Oh
hitting.
yeah.
Give it to us, Ron.
That's very uncomfortable
Terrifying.
to read.
I do not.
Because my brain went to food,
The
and then I
first
immediately went to
5 words are weird already. Adding the last 2 is what makes it even worse. Hilarious. Drink, drink. He pours himself like a big glass as well.
I'll make it.
I'm down.
Yeah. Going for it.
Yeah, sip it or chug it.
Chug it.
Oh, we're chugging that.
You slam that shit? Okay, make some Constitution saving
Prove
throws.
dominance by destroying some
Rothman
alcohol.
definitely
Constitution?
sips his.
Gonna get a 1. Got a 9.
Fail.
Probably don't.
Success. Wait, why are you
What
getting
is
advantage?
Ooh.
Oh, looks like I accidentally clicked that. Okay.
Well, the 17 still succeeds.
What does it smell like?
It smells like berries, like a bunch of berry juice and stuff like that.
Yeah,
As
I'll
well
slam
as
that.
a very obvious alcohol content.
Is it like a
Lieutenant
wine
will
or
slam one.
something? Or...
No, it's not like a wine. It's more like a Greek wine, if we're going to use that terminology. Then,
Oh,
like
okay.
old Greek wine, aka rum. That's how my ancient Greek history teacher. It's like it's more akin to rum. Man, that guy was great. He also gave me extra crap points because everyone in the fucking class doesn't know
Is
about
the
Greek
person
customs.
with a gun the only one that's gonna fail? That's highly dangerous.
Varric, like Zurik's like, drink, drink! He yells man. I'm not much of a drinker. he looks at you guys. He's weak!
Shame! Shame!
He rolls his eyes, and then slides the mug over to you guys.
Are we going to... Okay. I'll just grab
What about you, Abigail? Do you drink? I'll drink a little. She's stronger than you!
Probably not wrong.
She has like a warm smile on her face, and she whispers to Varric, he doesn't actually mean it.
Oh, but he does. He does.
I
think like
don't.
Rothman explains
I
the
don't
attack,
give a
right?
shit.
For shame. For shame. Feel the
I-
peer pressure.
I don't. give a shit.
Don't pressure Varric. He doesn't want.
If I gave in to peer pressure, I'd be in a far different place than here.
We have to have someone to look out for us. So I'm getting messy tonight.
Alright.
How hard
He's
is
a
that?
designated driver.
Designated.
Someone
Okay,
has to make
okay.
that.
Oh.
Someone has to make that hangover cure, anyways.
Oh yes.
That's true.
Oh
Okay.
yes. Oh,
You
thank you,
just
Varric.
stay. I'll just pat on the shoulder. You stay as
It's-
you are then. You good man. Just,
It's still gonna
as
slap
you
the
are.
shit out of you, though.
Well, I just have a chaser.
I don't have enough caskets on me to make that chaser, so you better find something else.
Well, I heard alcohol.
You're not
is good for
scaring me, Barrett.
hangovers.
Zora goes up to Acker. He looks down at the bottle, looks at one like this sort of like ceramic mug in his hands. Looks at it, pours the thing into the mug, and then just hands Acker the rest of the bottle. Acker asks you in Russian, "What is this?" I could. Ah! He takes it.
Oh, right, he's definitely never had alcohol before.
A drunk troll
yes.
is
Oh, okay.
is terrible.
Trolls can have
assuming-
alcohol. Trolls have had alcohol. They're
I'm assuming
Deal
that's
with
where his enthusiasm came from. Right?
Fermented berries. It's a thing.
your troll is enthusiastic.
That's what we like to see.
That is good.
Hope
And he
he's
drinks a
not
lot.
angry.
So that means he's stronger than any of you. No offense.
Hey, I've just gotten started, mate.
But he looks at the bottle. Oh, Acker's finishing it. I will get another 4 bottles.
That's probably
It may taste different though.
Oh
If
no.
you tried to keep up with a troll, we would not be able to kill you.
More! he throws the bottle and it shatters.
slightly alarming.
In a civilized society, this might quiet the place, but instead this just incites more activity from the bugbears. And it actually starts a small spree of smashing like mazel tov, so like, and then Zurich comes back with like it's like moonshine jugs. You ever seen those?
Mm.
Those really big things. He has the little rings at the top.
Mm.
He has like 2 in each hand, held up by the the little rings. And he's like, hey, do not do that. Why? You are damaging our own stuff. Oh, they'll look at their mugs like, oh yeah, that's right, we own these. Huh?
Oh, right.
Oh yeah, huh?
It's got a little ahead of themselves.
You see one of them is about to like, he looks at it and he's like ready to drop it. Hey! Don't! The bugbear is like contemplating, like letting, you can see like his muscles on his arms like, eh.
So I go to the side, do it.
No, shut up! Don't! What?
If you smash it, what will you drink from?
Easy! Outside our point!
The bottle?
Point taken, you should smash the jug.
Hey, you! Don't outside the lawn! Shut up! Don't do it! Go back to this over there! You!
If you give him the bottle, then what will you drink? I point to the guy next to him.
Another bottle?
A small quiet. There's still a low rumble, but everyone's like, this economic logics that are getting applied by Bugbear is like, if he takes the bottle, what would I drink from? Another bottle. if you take the bottle, what will I drink from? Another
Also,
bottle.
just
We don't,
borrowing other
and then at
people's
some point, everyone's like, we don't have that many bottles. And then this like cascading domino effect is like, you shouldn't do it. No. You shouldn't do it. No. Yeah. Don't do it. And eventually trickles back to the first guy who's still holding the ceramic cup in there. Okay, I don't do it. He sends it down. Zurich like shakes his head like he's a bunch of idiots. He's like, oh. He comes back with the bottles. You see what I had to do with?
Tribal democracy.
Oh,
So he breaks anyone. Who did it? Who did it? It was accident. I swear. He gives like a stink eye. Okay, I believe you.
This time.
This time. Well, outside right. Only this time. No more smashing. It's like this many. He holds up like both fingers on the ground. This little guy's like, oh, that's a lot. He whispers over to you, Sandra. They can't count very well. This is why they're only mediocre scouts.
Alright, that would be a very big detriment.
My reports come back with many handfuls, lots handfuls. He says like a sorrowful shake of his head. Not good scouts.
Just pat him on the back. It's like, that feels bad. That's rough, buddy.
Zuko.
Exactly.
Wait, no, we have the command. No, we have the command.
Yeah.
There we go.
Boom, the other.
That's rough, buddy.
Except for he's not talking about his dead girlfriend.
Yeah.
No, she's not dead. She just
She's
became
like
the
the
moon. Yeah, that's like the opposite of dead. Really, she's gonna outlive him at that rate.
Ascended, really.
Yeah, ascended. He
Extra alive.
like he uncorks the bottles. These ones do smell different. These ones smell more like citrusy, more like mango-esque.
Oh,
Did you just say mango?
Yes.
I did.
Oh. But we hit
Yes, please. Give me some of this.
We do not usually care for the fruits of the tree, but it makes good alcohol.
Tandem is already
Everyone present make Constitution saving throws. If you're tugging, if you're slamming.
Slamming.
Success.
I think since Sandra already failed, she's gonna take that one.
Oh my god.
She's definitely
Off
thinking
to
she's
a
not
good-
destroying that shit.
Off to a good start with the
Oh,
2!
no. Oh no.
Would I have to roll to try and pour some into the flask for later?
Because you're drunk, yes.
Okay, what do I roll?
Don't waste that shit.
rolled dexterity.
Okay. She's gonna do it like off to the side, so if it falls on anything, it probably falls on the table. Probably.
Oh no, I mean, if you're gonna fail it, I'll do it for you, mate. You don't want to fail that.
You get it in! There's still some spillage, but you get it in.
Good enough.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you're gonna like spill that everywhere, man, I'll do it for you. That's a shame to society if you spill that much booze.
It wasn't a lot, maybe a shot or two.
Okay, I can accept that. Small spillage is okay. A lot of spillage and you're making an enemy out of me.
Zurich just plops down opposite. So, allies.
Excuse me.
Excuse me?
It's a Matt. Don't worry about it.
Already forgotten.
Perfect.
When do you wish to strike tomorrow? Dawn? Do you wish to travel at night?
I mean, if we're gonna be drinking till we fall over, probably not in the morning.
How far away time-wise is the headquarters of the gnolls?
How fast can you travel?
Well, if we're trying to be sneaky, not terribly fast.
With Herzog and his brothers, I would say a day and a half. Fastest. At fastest.
It's a fair distance. So probably going to need to camp at some point.
If you're going to be sneaky.
Sneaky.
If you want to just sprint at it, then I'd say just a day, maybe less. Rouse up all the trolls and nasties of the forest. Hackers, they chuck.
Eating an entire bone.
If we do leave tonight, that gives us a chance to strike while it's still day.
I suppose.
If you travel through the night, yes.
I
Give
like
them less
this
reaction
plan.
time. Okay.
Not against it.
I
So
mean,
we just
two of
go
us are a
straight
bit.
for the headquarters and taking out the head of the operations.
If you wish.
The only
If
thing.
you are hunting a lion, I would rather hunt a fat, sleepy lion.
The only thing is if we do.
I doubt it will be sleepy, my friend.
Two of us are a bit pissed right now. So,
Yeah.
how fast would Varric be able to get that unpishified potion ready?
It's a hangover cure, not a non-drunk cure.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot the name of it. Okay, so they'd have to get. Okay, you have to sober them up.
And no offense, I don't really believe with traveling with a bunch of drunkards
Yeah.
in the
that's my-
dark.
That was kind of my point. I
you
don't
think
really want to be. I mean, I'm not
Natural gets
pissed,
drunk?
but
You can see the sway from Acker that they definitely can.
Okay.
okay, all right.
A drunk
Maybe
troll
leave
run
it-
into the forest to fight gnolls. That would be a... We would just die. I don't know how, but we would.
That's another point to consider, Zurich. I'm not sure how well our troll friend can be stealthy. This is a good point. Then you guys don't travel stealthily then. Just go at them. Kill them by tomorrow's nightfall.
Let's leave tomorrow.
Do what you will. I will tell some people to prepare a bunkhouse.
Yeah, I mean,
Ah,
if
yes.
it takes. Sorry.
Oh, no. Go
How,
ahead.
how defended is their base? Like, do they
Yeah.
have walls or barricades or something, or is it similar to this where it's like up in the trees?
No. This was a ground village that they took over. Built into the earth.
Hey.
Very defensible.
Alright, it takes a day to travel there, right? If we're not sneaking.
This assumes that you're not sneaking, you don't rest in the night.
Okay, so. Oh, okay.
So
just
Because
book
if
it.
we left. Because if we leave in the morning, when everyone's sober, we should get there by nighttime.
And we'll have to camp and then travel the next day.
Okay.
Yeah, he's saying that you guys could have the Knoll HQ purged if you guys travel throughout the night, no rest, no sleep, and then you'll have just killed him off by nightfall of the next day, probably. Assuming there's no incident on the way there.
Won't we start taking, like, what's it called? The exhaustion stuff?
You guys would make a Constitution saving throw to see if you take a level of exhaustion.
Which, at
if
this
you guys don't
rate,
sleep.
find out one of us those things.
I'm gonna vote for a rest.
Yeah, me too.
If you wish to rest, that is fine. These gnolls have been in the valley long enough, so another day is fine by me if it means you will be better.
Perhaps that is, yes.
More mango drink, Tandem.
You want more?
Yes,
Here!
give the bottle.
Slide. Wait, can I make the sound effect?
Beautiful.
There you go. Yeah, you slide there. Drink, enjoy yourself.
May I have one more too then, please?
Take it from
Please.
me. This is mine.
Aw.
This is my bottle.
So
I
Dan's
am
gonna go?
partial to this flavor.
I can see that.
I like it too.
I think I've only tried mango once before. It is quite sweet.
It's apparently as exotic fruit.
It is.
I have a question.
really get it much.
Did your scouts happen to see any other adventurers before we came in? Maybe a day or so before we showed up? Maybe 2.
Adventurers.
Hey, well...
What is this word?
Like us.
Like us.
Similar to us, yes.
More people like us, yeah.
They were kind of massacred, and one of them rode out without an egg. If that helps.
Ah!
There.
Oh, you mean those people?
Aye.
You get the idea that bugbears don't know what an adventurer is. They don't have adventurers in their society.
They have
Yes.
mediocre scouts.
Yeah, mediocre
Scouts.
Yes, I remember getting reports of them.
What? Do you know what happened with them?
Nope. Apparently nothing good from what you described to me. I do not have so many scouts I trail everything that comes into this valley. Many things come into the valley. Some of
We
my
have
perimeter
something they
outskirt
did
scouts reported back to me as such. That is it.
Oh shit. Okay.
Besides, we have something they do not.
A massive drunk troll.
Power of friendship.
Yes. I was going to say allies. But yes, all of these things are true.
Isn't allies just friendship, technically? Abigail wonders.
Oh, that's good. What's coming on? Friendship is magic! Yay! Let's
Oh
all hold
Christ, don't bring up
hands
the
and
fucking
run and
horses.
ting. Let's all hold hands and
Alright, with
sing
all this
happy
mocking on,
birthday.
Roshan just slams his drink like, I thought it was cool.
Constitution save. Success. The DC is only 12, so...
Ah, damn!
It's not high DC.
Yeah.
It gets higher as you keep going, though.
Oh shit.
So, you guys settle with, beer bellies and meat bellies and whatever bellies, what have you.
I don't know. I feel like Wise would probably have like a food baby going on right about now.
Probably. And eventually, Zurich and Herzog show you two guys' bunkhouse that they set up for you.